In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 10 must-have cards on day 1 in NBA 2K26 My Team. These are going to be, in my opinion, the top 10 cards that everybody should be either striving to go after or look to potentially add from the auction house onto their squad. And these are cards that I would just recommend for everybody. Whether you're a no money spend player, there's going to be some cards for you. And if you're a guy that has a ton of MT or has all of the best cards in the game or want to grind after them, what are the top 10 must-have cards as well for you guys? So getting into the top 10, not in a specific order, I don't think. For example, we're going to talk about Kevin Durant, number 1. Not saying he's the number 1 must-have card in the game, and also not saying that he's number 10. It's just going to be a combination of the top 10 in no specific order. And the reason why Kevin Durant to me is a must-have card in this game, if you're willing to spend money, because of the Kevin Durant card, but also the other really good stuff you get along the way by having the Pro Pass. So if you buy the Pro Pass in season 1, you're going to of course get that Amethyst Kevin Durant, but what you're also going to get is every single reward that you see at the top of your screen in that yellow, kind of tab. It says premium, right? So you're gonna get that 87 overall plus pack, you're gonna get extra VC, you're gonna get ascension picks, you're gonna get an 87 option pack, Hall of Fame badges, a 90 plus pack, and then once you get up the tiers even more, level 28 is going to be a 90 overall option pack. There could be some really good Amethyst cards in there, but then the main pack you get is at level 37, you get a 92 plus hidden gems. I think it's hidden gems. Maybe there could be wild gems in there as well. A 92 plus overall option pack. And I've seen some really good cards in there. I've seen guys get Jonathan Isaac, Bruce Bowen, Michael Carter Williams, and those are some of the best cards in this entire game. I think there's even a LeBron diamond card. Or maybe not, I think he's a pink diamond, but there's a lot of really good hidden gems, when it comes to the diamonds, and you're going to get other really good stuff along the way. So that's why I put Kevin Durant in the top 10 must-have cards in the game, because Kevin Durant himself is one of the best small forward cards in this game. A 6'10" small forward, it's Kevin Durant. He's going to have a good jump shot. He's going to be great offensively, and he's going to have a lot of longevity with his height at the small forward position. I think this is a must-have card in the game if you're willing to spend money. Now, if you're somebody that isn't willing to spend money, I think you got to go after these Series 1 collection cards, when it comes to picking your free Amethyst that you do get. So PJ Brown is a guy that I like to talk about a lot. He's a really good Amethyst to choose, and I'm talking about that starter pack that you guys get. Now, I didn't get it on my no money spent because I believe with the pre-order bonus, it's only for one of your accounts. So on my main account, you guys would have saw that I took PJ Brown as my free Amethyst, right alongside, the other cards you get in the Pelicans collection. But if you guys want to take other really good sets, I think the Dallas Mavericks is really good to choose because you get Jamal Mashburn, who is a really good small forward Amethyst, but then you also, to build your kind of starter team, you get a Ruby Anthony Davis, who's solid. You get a Ruby Kyrie Irving, who is solid. You also get Cooper Flag, who's actually really good. This Emerald Cooper Flag card is actually nice. Like, he's a decent budget card. I mean, he's a little bit expensive because it is Cooper Flag, but 10,000 MT, this is a really good card. Like, I almost might buy this card on the no money spent. I've heard a lot of really good things about him. So you can definitely choose the Mavs as one of the best teams to pick. You get like a lower tier Klay Thompson card who honestly can just shoot, and that's about it. But everything else in this set doesn't really matter too much. Like, maybe you want to use a PJ Washington, but I mean, 6'6" at power forward, you probably don't want to use a Daniel Gafford as well. So I think going after, some of these good Amethysts are definitely must-haves. I'm only going to include one in the top 10 ranking, but guys like PJ Brown, guys like Jamal Mashburn, guys like Verjao is an underrated card for sure. He is really, really good. And again, you get some other decent cards to your collection that you can actually run with. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, even like Alonzo Ball. I wish he could play point guard, but still at shooting guard, he's like a decent option to run. So I think going after these Amethysts is going to be kind of in our number 2 spot. There's other really good Amethysts like Derek McKee. McKee, I think is how you say his last name. Ronnie Cycli is solid as well. Trying to see who else I'm missing here that is good. I think the Clippers for Corey Maggette, he's also solid. You get Kawhi, you get James Harden. So again, some more players in your collection. So when you're choosing your Amethyst, I think those guys are definitely the must-haves to go after. Now, talking about the free pink diamonds you can grind for, again, giving you guys free options to go after, you want to be making sure, and this is something that's going to take some time, but these are must-have cards. Getting yourself the pink diamond Jack Sigma, he's a must-have card. Now, as well as Glenn Rice and Jason Kidd, they're also really good, but I think Jack Sigma is that must-have card between the three. This is a guy that I highly suggest everybody go out and strive to grind for, whether that's playing salary cap. Probably the fastest way to do so, unless you have a ton of cards in your collection, then you probably want to go for the breakout gauntlet mode, but not everybody has like 400 cards that they can use, at their expense, I should say. to obviously get the breakout gauntlet done. So playing salary cap is easily the fastest way to get this done, and something that I'd recommend everybody do to get Jack Sigma. He's a must-have big man. He's one of the best cards in this entire game. Definitely the best big and maybe the best card in 2K26. Now to talk about some actually buyable cards that I think are must-have, I think this Bradley Beal is so underrated. Like, yes, I know it's Bradley Beal who's short at the shooting guard position, but for right now, and maybe the first couple weeks of this game where height doesn't really matter too much, like 35,000 MT to get yourself one of the best offensive cards in this entire game, he is just a walking bucket. Like, I have seen so many people, shout out to my boy JC, he was playing salary cap, I want to say, and Bradley Beal was doing it to JC. Like, he ended up winning the game. He had a crazy comeback. So if you guys were on a stream last night, that was an insane game to watch, but I was watching Bradley Beal do it to him, man. Like, Bradley Beal was absolutely hooping. He kind of cooled off at the end of the game, but he is so good offensively. He can shoot the 3-ball, he can get to the rim. He's not horrible defensively, even though he's undersized. He can actually hold it down. This is an amazing card for 35k, almost in the budget category, and I kind of would consider him a budget card. Definitely a must-have card in my opinion. I think for the Amethyst as well, getting cards like Mikal Bridges, he's really good for his price. I mean, these Amethysts are really not that expensive. I mean, I guess he's a little bit expensive compared to Bradley Beal. Like, I'd probably rather get Bradley Beal than Mikal Bridges, but if you're looking for a bit more height and a bit more defense, Mikal Bridges, 6'6" of the 2, he's going to be a great two-way card. He's kind of like a budget Klay Thompson, budget Kawhi type of card, so I really like Mikal Bridges. I also really like Vlade Divac as well for his price. Like, he's 30k and below. I think he's like 25k, right? The auction house has got to get fixed, guys, because having to scroll on the auction house is probably the slowest thing in mankind. But this Vlade Divac card is an absolute beast. 7'1" at center. He actually has a nice 3-ball, like 86.3. His jump shot, did I say 86? 83.3. Not like he has an amazing jump shot, but it's definitely usable. He's a good interior finisher. He's a good defender as well. Maybe not on the perimeter, but block and interior defense is really good. Rebound is good. The speed could definitely be faster, and he's obviously slow, but he's got 90 strength, so he's going to be a good big man card. And then that's pretty much it for like the 3 cards from this game on set. I also want to recommend another really good budget card, Cooper Flag. Like I mentioned, I think he could be your must-have card in this game. He is actually so good at the small forward position. 6'9", good player build, actually has a smooth jump shot, really good at getting to the rim. He's got a glitchy behind the back that is super overpowered. So him and Franz, I'm kind of going to count as like the same card, because I was going to recommend to you guys Franz as well, because I think Franz is an amazing budget card for 3,500 or 3,000 MT. I'm not kidding. You get a 6'10". You heard me right, a 6'10" 2-guard with a 73 ball, a decent jump shot, 75 driving dunk, 80 ball handle. I mean, his stats aren't going to be anything spectacular, but the height at this stage of the game, if you're going for the height route over like a Bradley Beal, you're going to have 6 inches in the height if you go up against a Bradley Beal card. Now, he's going to be completely running past you. He's going to be cooking your Franz, but you're going to have the height advantage, which can be extremely overpowered. So I think Franz and Cooper Flag, if you're looking to buy some really cheap budget beast, those are the 2 cards that I would definitely go after that I think are must-haves. Now, to talk about the last 2 cards are going to be 2 free cards, and I think we got to talk about Pascal Siakam, because he's not like the most incredible card. He's definitely a very solid power forward. He's got good stats. He's got decent badges. You know, his jump shot's okay. He's a well-rounded card at the power forward position, but the stuff you get along the way, the MT you can make by playing domination is a ton. And if you also grinded domination before they patched that, like, oh, you know, way to get a free diamond, you do get a free diamond still from the hidden gems for completing the entire domination. But there was a glitch going around yesterday when the game dropped that if you just played 5 of these crest challenges, which is like completing the challenge at the bottom, I tried doing it on the no money spent, but I was a little bit too late. I think I was like literally a couple hours too late, and I wasn't able to get the free diamond. But people are able to get a free diamond hidden gems, which is a huge game changer, because if you pull like a really good diamond, a lot of people are getting, again, the Bruce Bowens, the Michael Carter Williams, the Jonathan Isaacs, and some other really good Rex Chapman diamond cards. Those are huge game changers at the start of the year. But I think Pascal Siakam is a must-have card due to the MT you get. Pascal Siakam obviously being extremely good, and the other diamond card you get as well for completing the domination. And then the last card, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but it's going to be the level 40 for season 1. This Klay Thompson is one of the best level 40s I can remember. The skill gap when it comes to shooting between Klay Thompson and every other card in the game, there's not a single card that can shoot like Klay Thompson. He's got a 98.3, one of the best jump shots in this entire game. He can actually handle the ball decently. He is amazing defensively. This is honestly one of the best season 1 level 40s that I can remember in quite some time. Like Scottie Pippen was good, Carmelo was good. He's obviously better than Kyrie just because Kyrie obviously was only, 6'3" or 6'2" at the point guard position and was only a diamond card. But I think this Klay is better than T-Mac. I played season 1 a bit last year. I think he's better than T-Mac in my personal opinion. So definitely grind for Klay Thompson. I think he's a must-have card that you can get for completely free in this game as well. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and now you guys know what I think are the top 10 must-have cards right now in 2K26. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.